You awaken in the middle of the night to creaking floorboards in the hall of the other side of the bedroom door. And in your lifetime of watching late-night horror movies, mentally gives you the obvious answer. There's a man up there with an axe, and he's going to dismember you. You then remember that your Doberman mix Samson is sleeping in the living room, and you live on the second floor of your house. The windows. Wait, no. Those are locked from the inside, and they take a lot of effort to push open. Well, ghosts? You don't believe in them. This all runs through your mind as you lie on your bed facing the ceiling, willing the hair on the back of your neck to go down, making the situation seem logical by just thinking it out makes you feel slightly better. You hear another creak and cautiously slip from the bed so as not to wake your wife, or make whomever it is out there think that you've heard them. You tiptoe across the black area rug and reach the door, flinging it open quickly and flip the light switch on. It's your daughter. Her small frame hidden in the darkness in the hall where the light from your door doesn't quite reach. Only the tips of her blue bunny slippers are visible to you. Emily? Honey, what are you doing up? You haven't had the chance to look at the clock yet, but your gut tells you it's pretty early in the morning. But she doesn't seem to respond. You shrug it off as her being her. The move to a new city has been tough on her. She tends to keep to herself. She probably isn't fully awake yet. You watch as she takes a few uneven stiff steps into the light, but only shows up to where her belly button would be, hidden beneath the nightgown. Daddy? She groaned in a voice that both concerns and disturbs you equally. It sounds like she isn't in control of her mouth, like it was stuffed with cotton or something. Emily? What's wrong? Come to Daddy, honey, you say, taking a step towards her into the hall. It's then that smell hits you, the unmistakable dirty penny smell. You notice a stain going down the front of her gown. You don't have any time for what patience for any of her games right now. You're a little more than freaked out, and if she's hurt and bleeding, you want to help her. When she finally shifts into the light, you see. What you see is no longer your daughter. The tips of black tendrils are spilling from her gaping mouth, and her throat was slashed clean open. That explains the blood smell, as in the fact that some of the same tendrils have lodged themselves into your daughter's arms and legs, piercing the skin and letting the muscle hang loose so they can control her movements like a puppet. Her eyes are gone. What should have been were being replaced by bloody, gouged pits of nothingness. Her scalp was torn away from the rest of her, no longer showing long braids of blonde hair, but bloody muscle and bone surrounded by drooping flaps of bruised skin. You step back in horror, almost tripping over your own 2 feet, and watch the great being step towards you. Your daughter still under its control. The monster, covered in what you can only assume is human skin, crudely sewn together. It has no defined form, and a large mouth is grinning at you, an uncontrollable amount of razor-sharp teeth gleaming with blood, with what little light there is. Daddy? When it speaks, it's almost as if it struggles to form the words. It gets Emily's voice right, though. It's almost closer to you, with an awful, unworldly stench burning through your nostrils. You want to cover your mouth as you feel the bile rising from your throat, but you can't move. Its spine, slick tendrils reach towards your neck, wrapping around your throat slowly. It squeezes you so tight that you can start to see the stars constricting the flow of the blood to your brain. Before you close your eyes, and everything goes black, you can hear it start to say something quietly in your daughter's voice, as if trying to get it right. No. Mommy?